Chase DeMeo, an Air Force veteran, has shared his compelling near-death experience, NDE, publicly, describing how it profoundly transformed his life. During his service, DeMeo suffered a severe medical emergency that led to his death for a brief period. In this state, he had an extraordinary spiritual experience where he encountered Jesus. Before we start, we'd like to ask for your support. If you enjoy our video, please hit the like button. This will help us reach more people and create content for you. Now let's get started with today's video. Chase DeMeo's near-death experience. An encounter with Jesus and the gift of healing. Background: Chase DeMeo, an Air Force veteran, has shared his extraordinary near-death experience, NDE, that has captivated many and sparked discussions about life after death, the divine, and the miraculous. DeMeo's story begins with his service in the Air Force, a career marked by dedication, bravery, and a commitment to protecting his country. His journey took an unexpected turn when he experienced a severe medical emergency that led to his brief death. What happened next would change his life forever and inspire countless others. The crisis: during a routine day, DeMeo suddenly collapsed, experiencing symptoms that indicated a severe medical crisis. He was quickly rushed to the hospital, but his condition deteriorated rapidly. Despite the medical team's best efforts, he was pronounced dead. It was during this time, while clinically dead, that DeMeo had an experience that he describes as more real than anything he had ever encountered in his life. Entering the afterlife: DeMeo recalls the moment he left his body, describing a sensation of floating above and looking down at the frantic efforts of the medical team. He felt a profound sense of peace and detachment from the physical world. As he ascended, he was enveloped in a warm, radiant light that seemed to draw him in with an overwhelming sense of love and tranquility. He describes passing through a tunnel, a common element in many NDE accounts, and entering into a realm of indescribable beauty. Colors were more vivid, and the air itself seemed to be filled with an essence of purity and joy. It was in this realm that he encountered a figure he instinctively knew to be Jesus. Meeting Jesus: DeMeo's encounter with Jesus is the cornerstone of his NDE story. He describes Jesus as emanating an aura of infinite love and compassion. The communication between them was not verbal but telepathic, with thoughts and emotions being conveyed instantaneously. Jesus conveyed a message of hope, love, and healing. DeMeo felt a deep sense of understanding and acceptance, as if all his life's struggles and questions were being acknowledged and soothed. Jesus imparted to DeMeo a mission: to return to the earthly realm and use the gift of healing that he was being granted. This gift was not just physical healing but also emotional and spiritual healing. Jesus assured DeMeo that he would be a vessel of this divine power, able to touch lives in ways he had never imagined. The return to life: suddenly, DeMeo felt himself being pulled back into his body. The transition was abrupt, and he was jolted back to consciousness amidst the beeping of medical machines and the concerned faces of doctors and nurses. He had been resuscitated, and to everyone's amazement, he began to recover rapidly. But DeMeo knew that he was no longer the same person who had been wheeled into the hospital. Discovering the gift in the days and weeks following his recovery, DeMeo began to notice changes within himself. His senses seemed heightened, and he felt an overwhelming empathy towards others. More remarkably, he discovered that his touch had a calming, restorative effect on people. Friends and family members who were ill or in pain reported feeling better after he spent time with them. At first, DeMeo was hesitant to believe that he had been given such an extraordinary gift. He sought to understand and test his abilities discreetly, not wanting to draw attention or be seen as seeking personal glory. However, the results were undeniable. People were experiencing real, tangible benefits from his presence and touch. Embracing the mission, encouraged by the positive feedback and driven by the sense of purpose instilled in him during his NDE, DeMeo began to embrace his new role as a healer. He started to share his story more openly, not to boast of his abilities but to inspire hope and faith in others. He became involved in various community and support groups, offering his healing touch and compassionate listening to those in need. DeMeo also explored and studied different healing practices, integrating his intuitive abilities with established methods to enhance their effectiveness. His approach was holistic, addressing the physical, emotional, and spiritual dimensions of healing. He emphasized that his gift was not a replacement for medical treatment but a complementary force that could aid in recovery and well-being. The impact: over time, DeMeo's reputation as a healer grew, and people from all walks of life sought his help. He encountered individuals with a wide range of ailments, from chronic pain and terminal illnesses to emotional traumas and spiritual crises. Each interaction reinforced his belief in the power of divine love and the mission he had been given. One particularly moving story involved a young girl suffering from a debilitating illness. Doctors had given up hope and her family was desperate. DeMeo spent time with her, offering not just his healing touch but also words of comfort and encouragement. Over the following weeks, the girl's condition improved dramatically, defying medical expectations. Her family attributed this miracle to DeMeo's intervention, although he humbly insisted that it was the divine power working through him. Reflection and faith. DeMeo's experience has also deepened his own faith and understanding of spirituality. He has become an avid reader of religious and philosophical texts, seeking to reconcile his personal experience with the broader teachings of various faiths. He often reflects on the nature of his gift, viewing it not as a personal power but as a responsibility and a testament to the goodness and compassion of a higher power. He continues to share his story through talks, interviews, and written accounts, always emphasizing the themes of love, hope, and healing. DeMeo's humility and sincerity have resonated with many, making him a respected and beloved figure in his community and beyond. In his account, DeMeo describes being enveloped in a sense of peace and love unlike anything he had ever known. During this encounter, Jesus communicated with him, imparting a message of hope and healing. DeMeo was told that he would be given the power to heal others, a gift he would carry with him upon his return to life. Upon being revived, DeMeo found that his life had changed dramatically. He began to experience a heightened sense of empathy and compassion for others, as well as an unexplainable ability to aid in their healing. This newfound ability has led him to help numerous people, sharing his story and the lessons he learned from his NDE. DeMeo's testimony has resonated with many, offering insight into the potential for profound spiritual experiences and their impact on individuals' lives. His story is often cited in discussions about the afterlife, the existence of a higher power, and the possibility of miraculous abilities following NDEs. Chase DeMeo's near-death experience is a powerful testament to the transformative potential of such encounters. His story of meeting Jesus and being given the gift of healing offers a profound message of hope and the possibility of divine intervention in our lives. DeMeo's reputation as a healer spread, and people from various backgrounds sought his help. One notable instance involved a young girl with a debilitating illness. Despite doctors' prognosis, her condition improved dramatically after DeMeo's intervention, a testament to the power working through him. DeMeo always emphasized that his gift was not a replacement for medical treatment but a complementary force aiding recovery and well-being. His experience deepened his own faith and understanding of spirituality. DeMeo became an avid reader of religious and philosophical texts, seeking to reconcile his personal experience with broader teachings. He continues to share his story through talks, interviews, and writings, always emphasizing the themes of love, hope, and healing. DeMeo's journey from an Air Force veteran to a healer is a reminder of the mysteries that lie beyond our physical existence and the enduring power of love and compassion. His ongoing mission to heal and inspire others stands as a beacon of faith and a call to recognize the extraordinary within the ordinary. DeMeo's life and work continue to touch countless lives, affirming the belief that even in the face of death, there is hope, and through the darkest times, light can emerge, bringing healing and renewal. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. I hope you like this video. Thank you.